Hey, State Line Christian Church. My name is Lucas Lane, and this is my wife, Hannah Lane. And we are so excited to have the opportunity to possibly be serving with you guys here in the future. And so, since a lot of you guys don't know us or haven't seen us for a while, we wanted to introduce ourselves a little bit. That way, you have a little bit more information on who we are, what we have done, and what we want to do in the future as we have a partnership with State Line Christian Church. I've been in youth ministry for 6 years now in Georgetown, Illinois, but also down here currently in Elkville, Illinois, doing things with elementary students, with toddlers, with junior, senior high students, but also getting into adult ministry as well. We have 2 kids. We have Amelia and Hadley, beautiful little girls that we are excited to have in our family. And personal things for me, I actually grew up at State Line, for people who maybe did not know that. Grew up there with my family, going to church, being a part of a youth group. And around sophomore year, freshman year in high school, I was really convicted and challenged by 2 people that some of you guys probably know by name, Steve Remmel and Ben Hannum, 2 very influential men in my life that kind of started my calling into ministry. And so I attribute a lot of the things that I do because of my relationship with them and my respect that I have for them. Just some fun things about me before Hannah talks a little bit about herself. I love the Cardinals, if that means anything. I love going out into the woods. Deer hunting is a good hobby of mine. My dad, as you guys probably know, Steve Lane, does as well. Golfing is a good, fun thing. Again, not as good as my dad. He's good at a lot of things. But just enjoy doing things with people, going out for fun events, having people over for campfires, and just enjoying having good community with one another. Hannah?
Well, as Lucas said, I am Hannah Lane. I'm Luke's wife. I grew up in northern Illinois in the Rockford area. I grew up a Cubs fan. Don't hold that against me. But I grew up in a Christian home, and both my parents had leadership roles in our church. And so I grew up just with this mindset of serving in the church. And it wasn't until I was in college, I was going to a community college, until somebody or a couple of leaders at our church suggested that I go into ministry, youth ministry to be exact. And so all it took was a few months, and I transferred to LCU, where I began youth and family ministry studies, and that's where I met Luke. And it wasn't until we got engaged that I realized that normally churches aren't going to hire a husband and wife for a ministry role. So I switched over to psychology, Christian psychology and counseling studies. And because of that, I have a huge heart for women in the church, for young girls in the church, and it excites me to have fellowship with them, to do devotionals with them, and that's one of my passions. Some of my hobbies, like what Luke was talking about, I like doing crafts. I like going to garage sales. So I'm so bummed that garage sale season has kind of been affected by this whole thing that's going on in the world. And then I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, and I just love being able to be home with my girls and taking care of them.
We have a huge heart for the local church and serving in that. And it's one thing that's been a passion of ours for quite a long time now. And so we are excited about the prospect of being able to serve in the Paris and Clinton area, to serve the South Vermilion School District, and to make new friends, and also to have old friends back as well. And so we hope this is a good maybe resource for you guys as you guys are looking to submit votes this coming week. We are excited about the prospect of being there and serving with you guys as well. And so if you have any more questions, we'd love for you guys to get a hold of us. You can talk to John or Ben about that, or get a hold of my dad, Steve, and we'd love to have a conversation with you. But hopefully we'll see you guys very soon, and we hope you have a blessed day. Have a good one.
Take care, guys.